Chapter 41. Danielle stood at the starting line of the 2-mile track. No turning back, no hesitation, no excuses. She narrowed her eyes, waiting for the clock to go off. This time for sure, she had to hit sub 25. The clock beeped. Danielle took off as fast as she could. Alex said rest. Tajay's deep voice echoed off the walls. Danielle glanced over her shoulder while she ran. Tajay stood at the door with his arms crossed. I have to keep training. Danielle turned her attention to the track. I won't be the reason this team fails. Tajay strode over to her. He intercepted her at the first corner, caught her shoulder, and pulled her to a stop. Let me go! Danielle shrugged him off. Can't you understand? Our team is going to fail if I don't pass this test. Tajay stared at her. His eyes roved over her face. He closed them and nodded. Then he turned to the finish line and beckoned to her. Danielle joined him. Stay next to me. Tajay reset the clock. He crouched in a runner's position and waited for the count to begin. Danielle followed suit. Tajay towered beside her. She stifled a smile and a shudder. Who would have guessed she'd be taking advice from a grudget? The clock beeped. Tajay took off. Danielle shot off after him. She ran as fast as she could. In a few seconds, she passed him. Danielle. Tajay pointed to a spot next to him. You're going so slowly. Danielle kept running. I can run much faster. I'll never break my time running so slow. Tajay caught up to her. He placed his hand on her shoulder and forced her to slow down. Pace yourself. Danielle slowed her pace. Don't waste energy. Tajay put a hand on her head. Even pace all the way. I see. Breathe deep. Tajay took a deep breath which expanded his stomach. From your belly. Danielle took deep breaths like he said. Lap 2 and 3 went by without an issue. Maybe he had something with the pacing advice. She rounded the corner for lap 4 and... Enough. Tajay pulled her to a stop. Alex said rest. Listen to him. We didn't finish the track. You're exhausted. Tajay crossed his arms. Your muscles are tired. Rest. Let them repair themselves. He smiled. Followed my advice. You'll pass. Okay. Danielle patted his arm. Thank you, Tajay. Tajay grunted with a nod. Danielle took a deep breath. She headed out of the gym feeling better than she had in ages. No doubt now. Next week, the 2-mile track was hers.